I wonder if it's going to be as effective against someone who can like has so much air mobility like Absa does, because it's kind of it's one thing to play ledge pressure against someone who like is going to play a little bit more grounded. But
Yes.
if someone's like jumping around, it's you kind of have to play a bit different to hold someone in the corner. It's just, and for example, these up Bs, right? If someone's up being past you suddenly, that's like a zone breaker. So we'll see if Soul Rifle is as effective in controlling the corner versus Ant.
The way definitely very effective at building this offense as well. Already been 66% pretty early on. Not even leaving Ant room to get their bearings right. Said, I got the momentum. I'm playing hot right now. I'm gonna go in.
Yep, very even so far.
Jeez. The parry too, no tech. Continuing another down air, 98%. Look at that back air. Definitely will kill hits. Oh, here goes. And oh, dicey off stage. We both back with it.
Ant's really he's trying to keep up the exploiting his opponents off stage that he was showing in some of the winner's sets. And it's definitely different doing it against a Forsburn than it is against, for example, Zetterburn or something. And there we go. Forsburn finds that down strong, getting killed very early against Absa. It's just a different game to try to disrupt Forsburn's recovery than Zetterburn.
Yeah. It's having that sort of aspect of just having to deal with that smoke and then you can get to him. Definitely is a different sort of layer to that mental stack. But Ant already doing a really good job of just keeping that in his head, I feel like.
The smoke and the clone as well. Like, it's one thing to be precise on someone when you know where you're aiming. It's another where you're like, I'm not sure if I'm aiming there or there, right? And is he even in the smoke? Like, where do I want to be? It's a different aspect of the game.
100%. It's a forward throw, down strong combo off of that. Clone setup, but unfazed, sweet spot forward there, gonna hit all the same. Bro's got the fucking aimbot on that sweet spot forward there. I swear to God, bro.
I know, right? It seems like kind of impossible that he's. Oh, there we go. There's that combo we saw from before, but it doesn't actually confirm this time. So clearly, it's not always guaranteed when he goes for it.
Yeah, just catching people off guard with the DI, Sorrowful ready to deal with it. Perhaps down air, clutch tech though definitely would have been in a bad position. He's got full kill by that, but love the transition to the tech chase right there. Super clean recognition of that win condition right there. Sorrowful getting that stock.
It's a great bread and butter kill confirmed there. Down airing someone onto a small platform as Forsburn, because as we talked about, there's really not a lot of counterplay to if you're forced to tech on a platform. So he's like, well, I'm gonna force you into that situation. I'm just gonna down air you over and over until you're forced to get hit by my down strong. Yeah, we know Absa dies early to it, so.
Forward to breathe a little smoke at him to get him off the stage. Wow. Barely makes it back and punished for that. There's a forward off the side. Last stock, 82%, man. So Rifle not looking too phased, so keeping the pressure on. Just keeping it thick. Up strong. Down to get the corner control we were talking about in full favor by me. And hasn't been getting out of those situations, but he can't get out of that back air. Nearly killed him across the stage.
101% on Absa. That is a percent where a lot of things will kill you. That including a back air from across the whole stage at 100%. That's just how light you are. The DI was pretty good as well. Like, there's not much better you could do. I know it didn't have the KO flash, but he went to the corner and he still died. It's a rough life.
Yeah, it's full of its ups and downs. We can just say that for sure. We're going to rock your. Oh, right. Ant does like the counter pick rock wall sometimes, which is so weird to me.
I have this running gag where so you play Forsburn. Do you think it's a good stage for Forsburn?
I think it can be, depending on the matchup.
Okay, you know what? You're less sure of this than almost everyone else I talk to. Almost every player of every character thinks that Rockwall is like their counter pick. Like almost everyone thinks that it's like one of my best stages.
You're kind of right.
Yeah. And it's funny because like if you think about it at first, you're like, oh yeah, that makes some sense. But then you think about it and you're like, everyone can't be right.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I think there's a lot more nuance in terms of just like it's definitely matchup dependent per character. The more people like to think at the moment, but still.
Yeah.
Super interesting.
It's the kind of thing where like Rivals is such a crazy game full of like early kills that like on a stage like this everyone has stuff.
Yes.
So it's easy to think that like, wow, look at the stuff that I can do, and you kind of don't think about the stuff that your opponent can do to you.
Yeah.
Which is just pretty funny. But I love the stage. And I respect you not falling into the trap that everyone falls into.
I'd be overthinking a lot too much to do that, I swear. You feel me? Yeah,
for sure.
I mean, a situation where Ant picked this stage, not working out in LB's favor, all right now. I mean, again, how much pressure Sorf was putting on, I'm surprised he wanted to be put in the corner more often on this stage. Or put in the corner in this stage, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, counter pick not really working out for Ant. There we go, that fair will kill very early, but, you know, Ant kind of can kill you early anyways, so.
Yeah.
It's not a ton of benefit so far to the stage.
Yeah. No, I've seen him pick this stage a few times in bracket. I never understand when. Honestly, every time I see it from him.
You pick the stage when you want chaos. And you do get chaos. It delivers. It delivers on the promise.
You do. That's true. I mean, okay, tighten up the movement though. You get an early kill off stage, but okay, back throw. Forward air, miss the sweet spot for once, and that caused the stock right there not to happen. Okay, continue the edge guard though. Please make it. Yes, you get the kill right here. And man, dude, this stage is volatile. Let me tell you, as we're getting to the last stock right here, it looked like a very slow rifle dominant game earlier on. That looked very winnable for Ant. Not being hit by this down strong though, 93% built up.
Ant somehow needs to not get hit by anything because he will die to pretty much every hit on Rockwall at 100% as Absa. There we go, we got a string going, and he also can kill at any moment here with a sweet spot fair bear. He just needs to find one more good hit, which is true for both of them.
How did this get so close? Some scare on both sides of it. Down there, the gap attack hidden. Still staying alive with it. Back in all these back airs. There's a fourth throw from Soul Rifle. You're off stage. What do you do? Caution the clone with the cloud.
And playing so carefully at the ledge, but there's so much smoke, he doesn't know where Soul Rifle is, and the smoke ends up being the differentiator. I feel like Ant was doing such an amazing job of playing like evasively near the ledge, around like in the air, off stage, and he was like, I'm not gonna let you get this final hit, and then Soul Rifle just puts smoke everywhere, and he's like, look, you can't dodge me if you don't know where I am.
We went back, by the way. We fucking went back. Oh my goodness. Okay, they like chaos over here, bro. I'm with this though. Hey, one more game, Soul Rifle can get the reset uninterrupted though. Ant no locking in right now.
There's definitely a lot less fear of like going back, running it back when you're on winner side. You're like, well, you know, best case scenario, this works out how I planned. Worst case scenario, we just go back to 0-0. We play it. We run it again. So like, I respect the run back.
It'd definitely be a little difficult though if they do get that win, because 3-0 and the reset, a lot of momentum on their side, especially against Soul Rifle, very momentum-heavy players we were talking about before. So it can be a little dangerous to the tech chasing that down strong. Soul Rifle playing clean right now.
And the loser's side Soul Rifle seems like a different beast, honestly. The way he took out Beastly 3-1 in losers, it makes me think like this guy is just playing on a different level right now. There's that fair which would have killed on any stage at any time in any universe, but on Rockwall, also will do it. Back to even, Soul Rifle playing incredible right now, but Ant is certainly not going to give in. He's not the kind of player who crumbles under pressure.
Yeah. See, this is interesting seeing the Soul Rifle play so offensive with Forsburn. I typically think of him as a very slow, sort of neutral-heavy character, but like using that neutral to like build his offense is so cool to see from Soul Rifle, honestly.
For sure, and it's like you said, it's different from some other Forsburn players as well, which is great to watch. Like different players have their own take on a character, and having all of them really work and be functional. More than functional. I mean, it's about to reset grand. So there we go. There's that down strong. So tricky with all of the smoke out. You don't know which one's real and which one's not. And suddenly one of them hits you with a down strong. And you're like, well, that was the real one. I don't know. It's
a little late.
A little late for the realization. Here we go.
The momentum still all Soul Rifle's side right now in this corner, 55%. Already built up.
I like how Soul Rifle also isn't letting Ant do the reversal from off stage with the up B. Oh, wow. Ooh. Okay, there we go. That's the first one that Rockwall has claimed. Like, that's a life that only takes taken on Rockwall. But yeah, Soul Rifle isn't letting Ant do the reversal. They were doing this to everyone else, where he like up B's from below the ledge, and then he like up B's through you and then hits you, and then gets a combo. Like Soul Rifle's trading, and I think that's a big difference maker as well. You can't let your opponent reversal you from off stage. But even saying that, it's even completely. And here we go. That's the reverse hit back air that will take the match and the set. We have a reset, Blackmar.
Jeez, a reset with that quickness right there. The confidence that Soul Rifle is playing it with is straight up horrifying to deal with right now, bro.
Yeah. Horrifying is the right descriptor for this. So I think, you know, you might think like, oh, he took it 3-0. That means he's gonna clean this up. That's not the case. The way that I think Ant's mentality goes with this is like he kind of accepted that he might lose that one, which is kind of why he just took Rock Wall again, and he switched it up now, right? He's like that one matters less to me than starting the reset, because most likely he kind of believes the Soul Rifle was going to take it no matter what. And I think this is where the real set starts. Like props to Soul Rifle for getting this far, but now Ant's gonna play at a different level, I think.
Yes. Yeah, mentally you gotta be like, okay, that first set was unfortunate, but it was kind of data. You know, use that data, move forward, and play a better second set.
Oh no, there's a sweet spot back here. Not gonna kill Absa quite yet at 70. Oh, and he just trades with the combust. That was such a smart idea. He just goes up there and he's like, I don't really care what button you hit. I'm willing at any day to trade you with a combust. It does work, but Ant hits right back with the stuff.
And great trade move right there for sure. Back 2 stocks and 2, relatively even. Well, I'm still looking to get something big going, but CC % still gonna be like this. There's a sweet spot back air though, pushing this corner. Now forward air, sweet spot, barely living.
That would have killed on Rock Wall. It would have killed on Rock Wall. Pick Rock Wall again.
That's so funny. Oh lord. Yeah, all that damage though built up off him. Not a rough spot for Soul Rifle on this stock at least. No punish the get up though. Soul Rifle had another lease on life, using that to his advantage, poking him.
He's getting the percent back. He's not losing his stock before he gets some on Ant, at least in retribution. And honestly, at this point, he can even take the stock first if he gets a good hit. Ant looked really strong a second ago, and there we go. That's the sweet spot back air, but 81% on Absa, we know that's a percent that Absa's not comfortable with. And especially with all this smoke on stage, there you go. You got the smoke, and he's able to... It feels like Ant is able to dodge the kill moves as long as he knows what Soul Rifle is doing at any given moment. But as soon as Soul Rifle has stage control, and he has all the smoke set up, it feels like Soul Rifle is much more comfortable finding those kill moves. And here we go. Last stock even, but we have a combust charged. Ant probably wants to get Soul Rifle off stage so that he has to burn the combust charge, because combust is so dangerous here. Any confirm on combust will get the kill, most likely.
Wasn't expecting the up B still being actionable. Got caught off guard because of that. Yeah, you said
combust is used.
He's used. We got a better lease on life right now. Down. Oh, get him attack. Barely unpunished though. That's a neutral. Oh, the movement from Soul Rifle so tricky as he gets the double down there and spikes him onto that platform. Down strong check chase, the classic on that stage.
It's so strong. Mistack, roll. It doesn't really matter. Soul Rifle has it on lock.
We're so back. We're so back. We're so back. We back here with it at Rock Wall once more.
I bet you, Blackamore, I bet you he got that fair off stage. And remember when I was like, that would have killed on Rock Wall? I bet you he was thinking the same thing. He was like, damn it. Damn it, I would have won that game on Rock Wall.
Me, dude. Either way, no, I'm here for it. I love this stage. We all love this stage at this point, bro. Let's go.
It's my favorite stage for sure. Okay, so 1-0 for Soul Rifle. Even though it looked really good, a lot of points there for Ant. Soul Rifle ends up clutching that game. That's 4 games in a row for Soul Rifle. Can Ant stop all of the momentum? It doesn't look like it so far, but he needs to figure something out, or he's gonna let Soul Rifle win the reset.
You need to stop the freight train for sure right there. The sweet spot forward there, nearly a way to do it though, but great DI still living. No bad DI on that one. So no. Trap this corner, but have more options to get off the ledge due to those platforms. Pretty decent for Ant right here. Makes the quarter control less of a thing. Using air mobility to dance around it too. Wow, barely dance around all those down tilts. So impressive.
Absolutely, movement is so good by these characters, by these players. There we go. That's that F tilt up air that we were talking about in earlier sets. Finally getting some value out of it in this Grands against Soul Rifle. Gets the first stock, and then SDs. I hate it.
Listen, sometimes it happens, dude. We down to the wire, a little shaky with it. The nerves start picking, and we whipping grabs. It's getting crazy.
You see there, he tried to go for the special pummel, and even though
saw.
he hadn't been doing it at all, Soul Rifle was still ready for it, even though that was the first time he went for it. It's such presence of mind. That's how you know Soul Rifle is playing on point. He doesn't forget about the little things, even when everything is going his way. God, it's you know, some players, they think you're gonna forget about it if you just don't do it for a while. And it's usually true, but not Soul Rifle, not here, not in Grand Finals reset. He wants this tournament really badly, and he's playing like he deserves it.
Dude, it's so tough because Ant is definitely playing so great. The momentum is so wow. So DI'd that out, a little risky. So staying alive, but it's so hard on the side of Ant when someone is playing with this much momentum actually, dude.
Ant's got a chance here. He has him in the corner, but the tech through gives Soul Rifle stage control again, and we know how much he likes playing with stage control. We got neutral, and they're both kind of hitting each other, but it's not a good enough situation for Ant because he's down a full stock. He can't be playing on the like tit-for-tat game with these hits. He needs something big, and he needs it right now, but man, Soul Rifle won't give him anything. Here we go, goes for that fair. The double fair does give it to him, and it is rock wall. It will get you the kill. 86%. It's doable. Just don't get down aired on a platform or something.
I mean, that's a hard thing to always dodge, right? Raw force wrong in their face. Not us to do it. Good DI, but I mean, another one of those might do it. The back here would do it. You got to get a big opening right here. This could potentially be it. No third one, though.
Fair, and then just runs up with that down strong, good DI. Nothing will save you there from the KO screen. Wow, we have that's 5 games in a row for Soul Rifle on Ant here in Grands. It's looking, I don't want to say anything, but it's kind of looking a little dire here for Ant. Does he run it back? Where is he going to? He's going to Hodojo again. This is potentially the last game of the tournament if Soul Rifle keeps playing with the momentum that we've been seeing from him. Does Ant have anything left in the tank to make a comeback going?
I don't know.
Maybe.
It's hard, bro. Look, Soul Rifle locked in like he lost the keys, bro. It's looking tough.
That is so true. And all the smoke everywhere. We know how hard it is for Ant to play when the smoke is set up on stage like this. He's doing a pretty good job of it right here, but he does have the percent deficit. Soul Rifle looks so comfortable on the stage.
Yes. Incredibly. Like how he moves around these platforms is so just insane. How they spread the smoke around very efficiently too. Very cool.
Yeah, it's got a small main stage size, easy to spread the smoke. There's that back air. He's really good at playing on the platforms, like you said. He knows that down air kills on platforms. Oh man, it's already looking a little scary for Ant. There's that fair, bad DI again. We've seen that for a few times from Soul Rifle in this tournament, and there it loses him the stock again. Back to even.
Yeah, the bad habits die hard sometimes. You gotta take care of that. You gotta take that Achilles heel, what you will sometimes. Get that stock a bit earlier. Try to keep it close, but Soul Rifle got him off stage now. I think they used the jump right here.
Look at that interception with the fair on the up B. It just, Soul Rifle knows exactly what Ant is looking for in every given moment. There's the up air,
Oh my god!
What an explosive string! What the heck was that? Dan, have you seen that, man?
Actually, no, he may have got hit by another one if you hold it, honestly. He may have been fucked either way.
Oh my god. Ravels is an explosive game, and we're seeing it here in Grand Finals of Monthly of Aether. Last stock situation. This is tournament stock for Ant, who looked like he was going to win the tournament a very little while ago. So Rifle still has Combust on deck. A couple more hits and a Combust will do it for Soul Rifle, actually. Can Ant get him off stage to burn the Combust charge?
Possibility, dash attack. Whoa. Empty landed, nothing there. Ant potentially move on, but still stay alive in this tournament.
So I'm doing a great. Oh, there we go. That up air is going to confirm we have a set, guys. It is not a 6-0 in Grands. Ant showing some fight in him, showing some clutch at the end there. 2-1 for Soul Rifle, but hey, this is a tournament. We got something going. A hot set.
Clutch time. You gotta tighten up a little bit. Interesting to see him take it here, because I feel like I saw Soul Rifle baiting the stage a couple of times.
And no thinking as well. This was instant of a choice. He knew exactly what
so
he was going to. Yeah, no questions. I don't know how I feel about this, but Soul Rifle feels confident about it. So that's got to be a bad sign for Ant.
I know you've seen earlier, like, it was like a couple times where Soul Rifle take the stage. Definitely seem confident in their offense. They picking the stage too. That's probably what they want to do. Force more of these close range interactions. The last game, you did notice Ant was kind of slowing things down a little bit, trying to force more neutral interactions. Meanwhile, Soul Rifle raw up strong, and he don't want none of that neutral, bro. No neutral November.
Up strong under that platform looks really strong. Maybe that's part of it. Part of it's the platforms, part of it's the small stage. It kind of all works to Soul Rifle's strengths for sure.
Ooh. Getting dicey at that ledge right there. Ant comes with these bursts of damage, bro. Sweet spot forward there. Side special snipe. Clone use. Can you make it back?
No.
Caught out the smoke.
Good disruption there from Ant off stage. He just put his cloud in the most inconvenient positions possible, and eventually Soul Rifle just ran out of the resources there. Back to even there. Two competitors playing at their best.
Oh, yeah,
Goes high, manages to make it back onto the stage. Just zone breaking again from Soul Rifle with that dash attack. It feels like when Soul Rifle is getting zoned out and he doesn't know what to do, he leans on that dash attack, and it's been working for him in this set here. What a great burst option. But Ant has him off stage again. Can he disrupt the recovery? Yes. Not quite a sweet spot, though.
Still got a good amount of damage off that, though. The back air. Them off stage. Going there back in. The clone coming through. Combos that down there. DI didn't though. He's still alive. Punish that on stage. Down strong.
He
That's
died!
not the kill!
He died from across the stage to down strong, DIing perfectly into the corner. That is awful. Okay, and finish off the stock here.
Just Absa things, bro.
That is so true. Okay, that was a good disruption, and it does get the stock. He put the cloud right at that awkward spot near the ledge, and Soul Rifle went right into it with his recovery and lost all the distance that he needed to make it back. Last stock situation, game 4 here on Ant's final stock of the tournament, possibly. Look, Ant's been hitting back really well after losing his stock, but he needs to get the stock first this time. He can't afford to fight back. He doesn't have any more to play with.
Gotta be proactive. You gotta get these hits.
No,
something.
I thought he died.
Same, bro. Still alive, but just narrowly, though. 89% already built up. Another big backer here could do it. Just up air, though. But some DI still alive, though. But Soul Rifle hunting for this kill right here, bro. Keeping them in disadvantage, keeping them off stage every time. Straightforward, up B back on stage, though. Wasn't ready to deal with that.
So much smoke everywhere that Upstrong whiffs. We know how hard it is to deal with Soul Rifle when he's got the smoke set up everywhere on the stage. So tricky here. Ant doing a good job of playing around the Upstrongs. But he needs to get something started here. It's okay to dodge, but eventually, oh no, the shield break, and that's it!
I was just gonna say, they were getting so scared in that neutral. You saw them shielding more and more. Get it on Soul Rifle to try to do more damage to that shield. Using that as a win condition right there. As Soul Rifle is your monthly of Aether 11 champion.
Wow. Incredible play from Soul Rifle throughout this tournament. He faltered a little bit there against Beastly, but in losers, he looked unstoppable, completely unstoppable. He didn't let his foot off the gas once in the entire losers run to winning the tournament. Just incredible. I mean, Ant looked so dominant in winner's side. I would have bet on him for sure. But Soul Rifle, my God, did you notice how good he was at intercepting the up Bs? Nobody else in the tournament was able to like deal with the fact that Ant was able to get back on the stage with the tricky up Bs. But anytime he tried it, Ant was like, I'm gonna put a fair exactly in the right spot that you're going to. I'm gonna put a back air there. I'm going he was just all on top of him all the time. So impressive, every piece of it.
You can definitely tell. I don't know who Soul Rifle practices against, but you can definitely tell. It seems like they have some Absa experience for sure. I mean, not getting caught on guard on Bees is such a huge thing for able to fight that character.